Hi, I just wanted to take a moment to record this video today. Um, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about food today, and I would say a real big misconception that people have about food. First and foremost, one thing you want to keep in mind when you talk about eating and nutrition habits, everybody, I think, tries to overcomplicate how to be healthy, how to eat. But I want to talk specifically today on food being a friend. And what I mean by that is you're going to hear oftentimes when things are rough or things are tough, you have comfort food, things that I guess bring you some kind of comfort. But the amazing thing about this quote unquote comfort food is the moment you get done eating that food, you feel horrible. One, just physically feel horrible because of the garbage that you put into your body, and two, because psychologically, you know that food was not doing nothing positive for you. It's very important for each and every one of us to understand that food is fuel, and it also is medicine. It is not designed while we can take pleasure in it, and you can learn how to cook and make amazing dishes that are extremely healthy for us. The focus should not always be, or should not be, on how does this food taste. The focus needs to be on what is this food going to do for my body? What is it going to do for my mind, my body, and my spirit? So just keep these things in mind. Sometimes we have these moments of weakness. You had a stressful day, and then you resort back to bad habits. You may or may not have heard the saying before, it takes 21 days to create a new habit. And it's very, very true. So one of the angles that I go out with my clients with is knowing that it takes this period of time to create habits, good or bad habits. The goal would be, most people have been doing things so wrong for so long, and you can't just come in as a coach and say, all right, well, here's what we're going to do, Tom. You have these incredibly bad habits. You don't eat breakfast, you don't do this, you eat this, you shouldn't, you're drinking soda, you're doing this. I'm cutting all that out immediately. And you need to make this change. It'll never happen. And even if it does for a very short period of time, we'll never kick that habit into full gear because you're not going to follow it for 3 weeks, for 21 days. So the goal that I focus on is little by little. What I mean by that is, let's say for instance, I find out through analyzing what you have currently going on in your lifestyle, whether it's you don't eat breakfast, or you work out at a specific time of day, but you're not eating for a few hours after that. Just for an example, I might look at those two areas and say, listen, here's what we're going to focus on over the next 2 weeks. This is all I want you to focus on, because it has to be simplistic. It has to be something people are going to follow, and it has to be something you're going to continue. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to start having breakfast every day. You're going to make a commitment. 21 days, you're going to have breakfast. And I'm not going to make it difficult. We're going to focus on something that you like, that you have time for. I'll teach you how to cook it, so on and so forth. 21 days, you're going to do that. And we're also going to make sure that it seems to be at this time throughout the day, you are working out, and even not, you're not having a meal for a good 6 hours between one meal to the other. I'm going to tell you how to put in a healthy snack here. Again, keep that metabolism revved up more efficiently throughout the day. And then after that, as those 2 weeks start to come to an end, we start to look at the next phase of what we could be starting to change. Now, whether that's maybe you just started walking. I just had you start walking just to get the blood pumping, just to get some kind of movement, some kind of physical activity. Now we might start to kick up an exercise or two into your workout protocol starting in week 3. Now you're picking up another good habit in week 3 as you're getting rid of bad habits throughout weeks 1 and 2, and you're picking up those good habits throughout weeks 1 and 2 as well. So I hope this helped a little bit today, shed some light. Remember, food is not your friend. Food is fuel. You must eat to live, not the other way around. Have a great day.